Yo, 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 welcome back to Neighborhood Politics. I am Mrs. Neighborhood Politics.
And I'm Mr. Neighborhood Politics.
Yes, and we have a special guest. I always say this, but we definitely have a special guest. Her name is Totsionna.
For sure.
Hey, y'all.
All right, so we already got conversation started before we even started the interview, but we just gonna dive in. But back to what I was saying real
I'm looking
quick.
at all the cameras.
So this camera is all of us. This
Okay.
camera is on you. This camera is on us.
Okay.
So wherever you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one is all of us.
Yeah, right there.
And then me, and then okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, so we were just talking about like how. So as far as you knowing when you serious or when you're not, how do we know when you serious or when you're not?
It's hard to tell for one because I'm so like laid back and nonchalant. Like it's never a facial expression, but I don't know. You just have to see if I'm serious or not. You just gotta wait and see. I don't know.
Do you know when
Depends.
you're serious or not?
Yeah, but it's like, all right, not to like trauma dump, but I've been through so much that it's like I be so numb. So, but I be happy most of the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's just you can't never tell. I feel like I'm sweating.
You are not.
I'm not.
Oh, no, you don't look like it.
Okay.
Is it because you're just nervous?
No, I'm hot. Okay. I got some news for y'all.
Okay.
What?
I am expecting right now, but all that running I just did. You
Yeah.
know how it is.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations. And
Oh,
I was gonna ask you
wow.
if you want. Hold on, is this serious right now?
It's serious, but I'm not keeping it.
Hey, bro.
I'm not.
See,
Bro, that's why I
man.
got the lemon for the sickness.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
I'm dead serious.
I said congratulations. I don't know what.
I'm not, but it's a blessing, but all right.
Bro, I can't laugh right now.
You can laugh. It's
No. Why? Why are you not
Because-
keeping it?
All right, so I don't think I'm gonna keep it because it's just I don't think I'm ready.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm ready. So the crazy thing is, for 3 years I've been scared, crying to all my friends and family, like I'm scared that I'm infertile. I can't have kids no more. And now that it's here, it just happened unexpectedly. I'm just not ready.
What makes you like if you ready or not? Like what makes you feel like what make you
I
feel
think
like you
it's-
are ready?
I think it's the one. It got something to do with like the relationship too.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm
Okay.
scared. I think I'm scared because of all the stuff that we went through, and now I'm scared because a baby is y'all know how it is.
Yeah.
That's a
life-
crazy
yeah,
commitment.
yeah.
So I'm scared, but I don't know what to do.
Okay.
I think
I don't
we
know what to
should.
do.
So let me ask you, because you did not just drop that on us like that. But
Yeah.
what I definitely think, what's your relationship like with God?
Good. I
Is-
love God. God is a part of everything I do.
So how about we talk to God about that first before we make any type of decisions? Because you know that a baby is a blessing.
It is. But then I got a 10-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I really want to start all over and then I would never regret my kids, but it's just the situation is like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a space where I just need to decide,
Mhm.
do I want to do it or not?
Well, I'm praying.
For
You
sure.
think I'm playing? I'm gonna pray for you.
Yeah, I've been praying for me. I
Mhm.
don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
So now I see what you're talking about as far as like just when you experience a lot, you just numb to a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. So it's like you just don't be knowing what the
Yeah. But I'm always an open book. Like I can talk about anything because of who I am today.
yeah.
I'm so strong that, like, I don't know. I like to motivate people, inspire, and just learn from stuff.
Yeah.
So let's go. So we're tell us about your upbringing then.
So I lived with my grandparents since I was born.
You are from Columbus, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
From Columbus, Ohio. I lived with my grandparents since I was born. It was a guy that I thought was my dad that was in my life. He picked me up every weekend And he wasn't my biological dad, but I didn't know that. I met my biological dad when I was 14. Like, I kept running away because I was like the only child at my grandparents, so I couldn't understand, like, why can't I be with my mom? Mm-hmm. So when I got like preteen, I started running away because I was just so curious. Like, I'm like, I want to be with my mom. And my grandparents was like, you know what? I'm going to let you go be with your mom. So they let me go stay with her when I was 13. And it was like no rules. It was no rules over there. It was no, like,
structure.
It was no structure. So I started having fun. Like, I was like, I like it over here. It's different than my grandparents. Like, they was real strict. So I lived with my mom from like 13 to 15. And when I lived with her for them few years, she let me do whatever. Then she couldn't keep me away from my boyfriend, which is my son's dad. And so she made me go live with her best friend because her best friend was like strict or whatever. You know, she had kids. And when I moved in with her, I guess it was like a punishment to me. I moved in with her for like a year. They switched me schools. I was far away. And one day I came home from school and my mom's best friend was like, your mom is on the way over here. She got to tell you something. This when I was 14. And when my mom got there, she showed me like some girls. And she was like, who you think they are? I'm like, I don't know. But one of them I already followed on Vine. You know what Vine was?
Yeah.
And she was like, well, these are your sisters. Your biological dad is going to call in 30 minutes. He's in jail. And these are your sisters. So he called in 30 minutes and I talked to him and he was like, you got 3 sisters, you know, and a brother, and they're going to come visit you today. And everything just unfolded and it was like, how did y'all dump that on me? And, you know, I've been with this other man my whole life, but it was like, he picked me up every weekend, but he dropped me off to his mom's house. So it was like, me and him didn't really have a close relationship. I really had the relationship with his mom, but it all made sense because the time that I spent with him, I was always uncomfortable, but I didn't know why. Like, he never did nothing weird or nothing, but it made sense. Like, I probably sensed it, but I didn't know. Like, that's not my biological dad. So my biological dad, I talked to him every day until he got out of jail my 18th birthday. And I hung out with my sisters. We just got close. I didn't want my mom to tell my other dad because I didn't want his feelings to be hurt, but she told him anyway. I don't know why. And then his mom just cut me cold off.
Really?
Yeah, like.
So did the mom think that you were his?
Yeah.
So everybody thought that outside of your mom knowing.
Well, my grandma told me the other day, because me and my grandma always talk about this. I have an uncle, he passed away 2015. My grandma told me that, and that's my grandma's son. She told me, she was like, my uncle Irk. She was like, Irk used to tell me, like, Norman is not Totsi's real dad. And my grandma was like, I don't believe that. You know, like, why would y'all not tell her who her real dad is? And he was like, because it's not my place. It's her mom's place. But I don't know why she waited so long
to tell you.
Yeah, so
you come home and just find out at that very moment that your dad is not your dad.
Like on a random day, yeah.
Like just randomly. Wow.
But it was like, it didn't hurt me as bad as I thought it would because he didn't really spend a lot of time with me. Like, he picked me up, but I would be with his mom most of the time.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how that came about. Me and my dad, we like best friends.
Like your actual dad.
Yes, we talk every day.
That's what's up.
You said he's out. Yeah, so y'all, that's your
He got out on my 18th birthday. Yep.
So what was that transition like when you found out? Okay, like you said, you already said that you hung with your sisters, you talked to him, but like as far as the mental part of it, like, okay, this is my dad. Like
that was something that I needed.
Okay.
Like that was something because I didn't have that relationship with my mom, and it's like my dad was like I don't know. I had a better relationship with my dad. I don't know. That's just like my best friend. Like I can tell him anything. I don't know. Like I needed that.
Yeah.
The other dad, I was just like, it was awkward because
he was just present.
He was just
in the physical.
But I didn't understand like why I don't feel like
connected.
Yeah.
But
whole time that was why.
So with you kind of saying that you kind of didn't have a relationship with your mom as much growing up, and then your dad, not your biological father, not being present at all, growing up with your grandparents and then moving out, what role or what effect do you think that had on just your upbringing?
Well, once I got pregnant at 15, my grandparents made me come back. So I was only gone for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
So like my grandparents play a big part in everything I do. Like I understand it now. Like they was just trying to protect me, and I did have like a wild teenage phase of my life, but at the end of the day, I have my grandparents, wisdom like with me. So that's a part of the reason why I'm like unhinged, but also like nurturing, loving, caring.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm grateful for them, and I still got them. I talk to them every day. I make sure I go see them every day. But they also they raised my son too. When I had him when I was 15, I was in 10th grade. I didn't miss no days of school. They never let me miss any days. I still graduated at 17, and he went to his dad's house every weekend.
Oh wow!
So his
Since
dad
he was born.
So his dad was and is like super active.
Yep.
So you got blessed.
Mm-hmm. I had it was a breeze for me. Like I'm so blessed because I see a lot of different situations. People gotta drop out of school. They don't have no support system. I had a great support system and still do.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
So when you found out you was pregnant at the age of 15,
I hid it. I didn't know what to do because I was just scared because I live with my grandparents. Well, I was at my mom's, but I could only hide it. I hid it for 6 months. So
dang, you was trooper.
6
months,
man. I was sick. Like I was throwing up every day. Like I remember that like yesterday. I could not keep nothing down, and I was so young, so it was crazy. But
they never suspected anything.
Nope.
They just thought you was sick.
I mean, my mom said she knew it, but I don't know why she didn't take the initiative to like ask me or test me or nothing. But nobody said nothing. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, and my sisters, the relationship that we have, I could have even told them and they could have helped me out, but I didn't want to tell nobody. I was just scared, didn't know what to do. When I finally told, I know my grandfather, he was trying to he was like, what can we do? Like, can she still get the abortion but I was just like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, 6 months.
Scared.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to kill me now. Now y'all trying to kill me.
Now y'all trying to take me out.
Oh, yeah.
No, so, I mean, wow. I mean, that's first of all, that's a lot to unpack, even just right then and there. First off, you was raised from, by your grandparents, then you do go live with your mom. Now you get to experience this freedom that you never experienced before. Yeah. And then as you're living with your mom say, okay, I'm gonna sing with my best friend because you need some structure. And then you go there, and then when you go there, she say, come over here, I got something to tell you. Tell you that your dad.
Like, what? How am I supposed to take all of this? I was like,
do you think that has something to do with like the way you and just in the beginning of operating and like just feeling like numb or
yeah, because it was like living with my grandparents even before I became a teen. I was like always, I didn't know if I was depressed or not. I was just always like I wasn't happy because I'm just like, my grandparents so strict. I'm just so young living with old people. But it was a nice house. Like, they live in a nice house. I didn't need for nothing. Got whatever I wanted. But it was just, I feel like I didn't have the childhood that I wanted. But
so how has that played a part in you raising your son? Like, what does that look like? Like, because you know what you experienced and how that felt, you know, then now you don't have a daughter, you have a son. Well, we don't know if you're having a daughter. But you have this son, and like you said, they're helping you raise him. But in what way, and in what ways were you able to contribute to his growth? Like, you know, with them helping raise him.
I needed that. I'm so happy that everything happened the way that it did, because being like a teen mom, a lot of people don't have their grandparents. My son got his great grandparents, so they were able to raise him the way they raised me. Because I was still young. Like I'm a kid myself, so everything worked out exactly how it was supposed to. My son is very respectful. He's not a trouble child. Like, he's just, I don't know. I feel like that played a big part of his personality too. My grandparents. I needed that so bad. I feel like I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. So I don't know.
Yeah, not for sure.
No, that's real.
Ain't nothing like, man, that old soul. You know, I remember, you know, growing up and being able to go to my grandma's school. Both my grandparents lived with grandmothers lived within walking distance, but being able to go to my grandma's house and just spend time with her, you know, it's a different type of love. And it's a different type of nurturing and care. You know, and you know it does something to you to where, you know, you kind of mature in a slow way, but in an old way at the same time.
Like you old head low key.
Yeah, at the same time. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, I remember going across the street to my neighbor's house, and he was a older guy, you know, and I don't know why I just used to sit over there with him, and his name was Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, because you can feel that wisdom, and it's like not only wisdom, you could feel a certain type of love and protection. Like, you just feel like you good. Like, you know, especially when you younger and you around older people who, you know, talking sense too.
Sure.
So yeah,
I really needed that. I'm so grateful and so blessed, and I'm just happy that I got to where I am now, because I get it. I get it.
For sure. So when did you start making content?
When I was young, like whenever the iPod, I remember getting like an iPod for Christmas when I was like probably 9 or 10. And that's all I did was take pictures, make videos by myself. And that just came from boredom, like just being bored at my grandparents. And then when I started being able to spend the night with my cousins and stuff, I always recorded everything. Always took pictures of everybody, and that just stuck with me.
What was you? I know you said Vine. What was you on then?
Vine, Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah, because MySpace was done.
MySpace was done?
Dang.
Yeah, MySpace was done.
Vine and Facebook. I don't know. What year did I put? I was 9 years old.
Oh, Vine, Facebook.
Oh, I probably put 1970.
Dang. Because I remember starting my Facebook in 2011 or something.
2011?
Yeah. That's when I started. That's when I started mine. When I was like, it was. I know exactly. I started it 2010. Okay. When I was in 7th grade. Yep. That's when I started.
I started mine in 2011. For real, I remember that. Like, yeah, it was 2011. I was trying to.
I mean, that's what's up.
Catch me one.
Was y'all around for Black Planet? Maybe y'all
not Black Planet.
Black Planet.
What about Urban Chat?
I wasn't on there.
I ain't gonna lie, I did have Urban Chat. That was the creepiest of creeps. That was like the creep.
I remember my cousins used to be on there.
Yeah, that was the creep site. Yeah. But so you said you started recording when you were young. So, and then how did that transpire until as you got older? Like, was you always just in front of a camera?
Always.
Like, even as you was growing?
I remember everybody used to be like, oh my God, you record everything. But then in a couple weeks, they could be like, send me that picture that you took. Like, yeah.
So do you think that helped you cope though? You said boredom, but like as far as even coping.
It do help me cope, because another thing, I always felt like I couldn't talk to my family about stuff. So like, I used to make friends just on social media, and I don't know, like, I just feel like in my situation, strangers were always more comfortable for me to talk to. So that's why, like, I'm so open about everything. I feel like I'm so authentic and open about everything because God never put me through nothing that I couldn't handle.
Mm-hmm.
So I will overcome it, and then I would be like, that wasn't nothing. That wasn't that serious. But I don't know. Yeah, social media is my way to cope because I feel like everybody all over the world can relate to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So it don't ever, because I'm going to speak for myself. Like, I think it serves, I love social media, but I think for me, it serves sometimes as a distraction. And I'm a real authentic like person, but then I'm always trying to be cautious too of what I put out there, because then when you put certain stuff out there, you get people opinions, judgment, and people thinking they know you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that a lot. Yeah, people will think they know you because of what you. Because some things I post is not even about me. It could just be something that, this would be good content that everybody will share. Because now it's a thing where my social media is monetized. So now when I think of certain videos to make, it's about stuff that everybody can relate to. It can be something I've been through, something I know somebody else been through, or just everybody's human.
Yeah,
they gotta relate to something.
Yeah, man, for sure. No, go ahead.
No, that's all I had to say.
So you were saying in that case, I'm sorry, but you were saying in that case, like even if somebody is like, I don't just make content about my life, I make it about because I do see that with your content. I watched the video with your mom, and that was real, right?
Which one?
That with her diagnosis.
Oh yeah,
that's that's really real.
I guess.
Don't start playing.
Because listen, she told me like, because I'm trying to have my little show. It's called In Real Life. She told me, come over, I gotta tell you something, and it's okay for you to put it on your show. But I'm trying to talk to the doctor. She won't give me the doctor info.
So you don't know if she telling the truth or not.
I don't know if it's real or not. Like, I don't know.
Man, I want to meet your mom. Just off of watching the videos, I want to meet your mom.
No, she's funny. Like, oh man, she crazy.
Because I watched the video and I believed it to be true.
I think you heard what my grandma said. My grandma was like,
ain't no doctor telling you that.
Ain't no doctor telling her that, but
do you think she was trying to get you back?
I don't know.
Cause she was saying like on that video, like whatever video you did pertaining to your grandma and your grandparents didn't like it. I want
to ask that. What did you do to your grandparents
that they didn't approve of?
Okay, so me and my mom, I don't know. I didn't even catch on to when she said that, because me and my mom got into it last year, and she put it on the internet. So I think that she was saying that to like to cover herself, because I didn't really care, because I wasn't the aggressor. So I didn't expect her to even say that. But when she said that, I was just like, okay, maybe she cared about what other people think about what happened last year.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was just like, wait, you the one who started that.
Yeah.
I would never want to argue with my mom on social media.
Yeah.
So people probably told my grandparents that, and
that y'all were arguing, and they probably was like,
so that's what that was about. But I had put that behind me, because I was just like, sometimes you just gotta pray for people.
Nah, for sure. Prayers up, you do.
So that's what that was about.
So we still don't. I can't say. I don't know your mom. I don't know if she a jokester or not.
I don't know if she looked fine to me.
Yeah, I
don't know. She got 5. What she say? 3 or 5 years? I don't know.
Yes, but see, I ain't playing with you.
I'm not playing either.
Okay, because my thing is, if it's real, how do you feel about knowing this information?
So I just feel like I gotta be ready to get custody of my 5-year-old brother. That ain't fair to me.
Nah.
But
yeah.
Okay, so it's sad.
Yeah.
But not like that, like really, like it's your mom. Bro, I'm done. I cannot.
I mean, I'll be there for her. But
bro, this is
you funny, man.
I mean, I'm gonna be sad if something happens. Like I'm gonna be there for it. Like I'm gonna take care of it. You know, like I always been a hospice aide.
Mm-hmm. Bro, this is crazy.
Man.
I just don't know because I'm watching the video, right? And I'm like, she is numb, bro. Like you ain't make nothing
at all.
And then your mom just like, I'm ready to die.
Yeah, she
and
died.
I'm like, bro, what?
Oh my God.
I'm like, she said, I'm ready to die. And then she was like,
yeah, your mom,
I had my best friend with me. And he took it so serious. He was like, I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, nah.
I was like, okay. I mean, I don't know why I'm so numb, but I care.
I mean, I like the authenticity. Like you said, it makes it relatable. You know, it was funny because even watching, was that the same video? I had watched the video, might have been the same video, when y'all went to Save a Lot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's, you know what I'm saying? But little stuff like that makes it so, you know.
It's real. Like, because I feel like.
Well, I'm saying, because I remember going to that all the time going to that Save a Lot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Yeah, so being able to see you going to there.
Is it still there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah.
So,
it used
you know.
to be super duper.
Yeah, so being, you know, going in there. Did it used to be super duper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, it's just you know, I just
I cannot
I just like the authenticity, man, because it's like, dang, that's dope. You know, that's dope.
I mean, I just think it was her making a sandwich.
Yeah.
She like, do you want one?
I'm like, no, I don't know what that got in there.
The white turkey.
Yeah, I mean, but like, cause if I'm being honest though, I think just seeing your reaction, I was like, okay, because my mom was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, and she got it cut and removed, and then had to go through chemo. Because you're gonna say to your mama, you ain't bald head.
Because I'm just like, I don't know, like you ain't losing no hair.
But that ain't the only.
I mean, but that is something that, you know,
happens when you do chemo. That's what her mama was saying.
But a lot of
so is chemo for all cancers?
No, because I know someone who has like skin cancer. And they're not using chemo.
I'm just laughing at my mom. I don't know. I hope it's real. I mean, no, I'm saying like I hope that she don't got all my supporters scared,
right,
and praying for her and stuff, and she really, I don't know. My grandma was like, you need to get her doctor's name, call the doctor, and say I'm her daughter. What's going on?
Yeah, but it wasn't on that paperwork.
The paperwork.
She said you had to get the rest of the paper
from Google. So I'm like, this is the papers that you search.
Oh, like what the diagnostics is.
Yeah, but it wasn't the actual from the doctor. So that's why I was like,
so she might be trolling you.
So do your mom know what a troll is? Does she hit?
No, if I call her right now, what is a troll? What the F is a troll?
Let me ask you this real quick. Do you and your son have like the same type of personality?
He's laid back, and yeah, I think we do. He get along with everybody. He's so laid back, chill, but he's more like positive. Like if he bring positivity to every situation. Or he said, you being dramatic. So
that's like your best friend.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are like, we grew up together.
Yeah.
It's like your little brother.
Mm-hmm. People think that's my brother.
Really? And then they see you, they like, that's your mom?
Yep. He as tall as me now.
Does he do content?
No, he said he want to start, like he want to stream.
Mm-hmm.
So he want to get into that. I told him like, you should get into content. Like he one of the cool kids. Like he should do content.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he should. But
so like let's go back to you with influencing and like doing the social media thing. Mm-hmm. When was like your first moment where you like, oh, I can really like take this to the next level?
My bad. So it started from like, okay, 2000 at the end of 2022. It was like November. I was in Miami and I was like, I want to take YouTube serious. Let me do my first vlog. Did my first vlog. I didn't notice how hard it was for YouTube because I started seeing content creators. I never knew what it was called. So I'm like, everybody's content creators, this is what I do. I need some structure. So I'm like, let me start vlogging. That was that. I didn't really have that many subscribers. I had like a few hundred. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I need to download TikTok. People getting millions of likes, views on TikTok. Downloaded TikTok January. I was working at this warehouse. February, mind you, I just Googled one day, like, how to get paid on TikTok. It told me you got to have 10,000 subscribers. When you hit that 10,000 subscribers, in the last 30 days, you got to have 100,000 viewers on the videos or whatever. And you got to be 18 or older. So I'm like, this should be easy for me because my stuff be doing numbers on Instagram. So this shouldn't be hard. One day I'm at work. I told this dude to train me on the forklift. And so he trained me on the forklift. I'm recording everything. And I'm telling him to record me. And I uploaded it.
Oh, you told her you can't just get trained by a random person.
I wasn't supposed to. But that's it. I wasn't supposed to, but I was just like, whatever. I'm having fun at the job. So he trained me on the forklift. I uploaded the video on TikTok. Mind you, I don't know nothing about FYP, like the hashtags and all of that. Like, that's something that you should put on all your videos on TikTok. I ain't know nothing. I ain't put no caption. When I got off work, because you wasn't supposed to be on your phone. When I got off work, it had 100,000 likes. I was like, there's no way.
What was going on in the video?
I was driving a forklift, but I was driving too fast. And I was like whipping it for real. Like, I was going in circles. I'm like,
he was recording.
Yeah, he was recording, and then I was recording me on there. So like, I just uploaded. I put it together.
This is a forklift with.
I'm gonna show y'all the video. I'm gonna pull it up in a minute. I was just on the fork, so I'm like 100,000 likes, but people was coming up to me at the job like, this video going viral, and I'm like, what? So I was just so shocked, and that motivated me to keep going on TikTok because that video, I was getting 1,000 followers a day. So when I got that 10,000 on TikTok, I'm still looking for the button for me to monetize it, and it wasn't popping up. So it took like 5 months for me to figure it out. One day, I found the button, the Creator Fund program button, because it don't pop up immediately. So it took me like 5 months. And one day, I just clicked on it, and I had $1,000 in my wallet.
It was already sitting there.
Yeah, and I didn't even know how to withdraw. I said, I need this. But that motivated me to keep making content. And then, like, I started getting fired from jobs because it would go viral and they would see it. And I'm just like, I don't care. This.
So you was going viral often on the job?
Yes, every job. And I was like, I don't care. This is my passion. This is what I want to do. And I'm figuring it out by myself. So I didn't care. I was just winging it. And then, boom, now I'm at 380K on TikTok. Yeah. It happened fast because TikTok is... social media nowadays, it's easy.
Is it?
For you to...
Don't tell him that because he can look over here and start
no,
getting
for real.
side.
Y'all can really do it, though. Y'all can do it.
Man, I had them. They went viral, him and Yara. And
I seen it like 2 days ago.
See, that somebody else just...
It was on... It was on another page. It was on...
And he was like, you need to start posting content. But that's why I'm saying, like, deciphering between, like, allowing people, because people didn't share that and monetized off of that. I didn't have our name on it, just a whole bunch. But from what you're saying is, it was easy for you to do.
That's because I'm passionate about it. Like, y'all, like, if you want to do it, it's hard for you to, if you're not passionate, like, you're not going to always pick up a camera like me. So... I don't know. Like, you just gotta want it.
Nah, for sure.
And but videos like that, y'all can really do it. Like, y'all really got the power to do that.
We talk
as a couple and that, yeah. No, for real.
So okay, so let me ask you this: when you got your viral, the first viral, then you start going viral after viral after viral. Did it? You said it motivated you, but did you ever end up starting to think about like future, like what my end goal was gonna be, like what I want to do?
So my end goal is to be an actress. really.
Okay.
Like, I want to be an actress. So I went to acting school and everything. My grandparents put me through acting school. And now I feel like it's so hard to get a role, but I feel like you can use your platform like some way, somehow. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna well, I actually did it. My first movie role was December 2023, and then I have another one tomorrow.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, they hitting me up, calling me on Instagram, like, can you please be in this movie? Like, and they actually got a lot of movies on Tubi.
Okay.
So the first one wasn't paid. They was just like, they was real unorganized, but I was grateful because I'm like, this is my dream.
This was the first one on Tubi.
And it's that experience.
Yeah, I was like, this is my dream. And so I was just grateful to be there. I didn't care about the money or nothing. I'm like, I got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
This one is paid, and he called me and was like, and I actually knew some of his movies, so it was like kind of cool. He was like, I cannot believe that you lived in Ohio this whole time. I can't believe like the engagement on your social media. Like, I'll pay you whatever. Like, can you just come? So I'm going tomorrow. Hopefully, if I don't cancel.
Nah, that's what's up.
What you mean?
I'm so sick, y'all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for even sitting down and doing this.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not canceling.
Yeah,
because I wanted to be here. So
nah, for sure.
That's
But so real quick, I heard something you had said your grandparents put you in acting when you was young.
Yeah, when I was in 8th grade, and then I went back to acting school last year.
Wow.
Like,
to get more, because you know it has improved just like technology. Like, it really has. So I got a question. Would you be in a Tyler Perry movie?
Yes. Like, that's my dream.
That's why I used to want to be. I said before I die, I want to be in one Tyler Perry movie.
No, I really want to. I always want to. You know,
Dude,
it's something
pregnant, bro.
Something sitting on my uterus.
Nah, real talk. In the sickness you feel. When we first started, when we was potting, when I was pregnant, nobody knew. I was over here like this.
Man, I'm telling. That's how I be now, and people be like, "That's why he."
When did you find out?
I found out a couple weeks ago, and I found out at the beginning of May. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, we're like,
it was so unexpected. I was like, because I was in Miami in April, and I did not have a good time. I was being mean to all my friends.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. I was just like, why am I being mean to everybody? I'm not having a good time. And I just went on a cruise for the first time. I will never do that ever again.
Yeah.
Ever in my life.
It was so you said that you went on a cruise. Why wouldn't you want to do a cruise?
It was like I was stuck on the boat and couldn't. It was just too many people. Maybe because I'm an introvert.
Did you go out and look out how dark it was like at night? It was.
I had a balcony, so yeah. I was looking. I was so because I'm so scared of the ocean.
Me too.
So at night, I was just looking at it and listening, like, oh my God. Why is my brain telling me to jump in the water? But
I don't know what you got. What you got going on.
It might be a little skit. But no, I was just looking at it because it's so amazing because you just don't know what's out there. And it's just so scary.
You can't see though, right?
You can see.
I mean, they got the light in the front, but like.
No, you can't see, but you can see the dark water and you can hear it. It's scary. Mm-hmm. It's scary.
So with being an introvert, but kind of having so much of a social media presence, how do you balance that out? Because people just gonna come up to you as if y'all just automatically cool, and your personality.
They do. So I get along with everybody, but I'm introvert as in I don't like clubbing. I can't be nowhere for too long. Mm-hmm. I can't be nowhere for too long. Too many people, I just get overwhelmed. But I'll be good for a little 20 minutes.
Oh, that's
I'll be cool. Yeah, I'll be good for a couple of minutes and I'm done. So on that cruise, it was so many kids everywhere. Then you go to the adult area. It's so many adults because they trying to get away from the kids. It was too much. And then I didn't care to go to none of the theater shows. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to be in the pool and the hot tub with all the people. It was just so much. So I would never go on it. And then they took us to the Bahamas. And the Bahamas is all dirty and stinky. I'm like, I will never get on a cruise just to come here.
Yeah.
I hated it. That's a nightmare.
Mm.
So where have you been and somebody that knew you and it was like a place where you like, you know me?
Everywhere.
Like, everywhere?
Even people on the cruise.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, Oh wow! Like they want to take pictures. When I was in the Bahamas walking around, it was somebody that, I mean, of course they was from the United States, but I was walking around the Bahamas. They was like, "Are you that They either say TikTok girl or Instagram girl. Mm-hmm. I'd be amazed. I was in Vegas one day walking down the street, and this car pulled up on me and was like, "I knew that was you. It's a car full of people." I'm like, how? It just be, it's so crazy. Mom, how many years did doctor tell you got to live? I thought it was 5. Okay. Well, they praying for you.
Tell her we praying for her.
I'll send you some money, man. I've been sick. I know. That don't work. I'm hung up on it.
Oh man,
she's crazy, but yeah, it's just crazy.
So in all of that, like you said, you're friendly, but do it ever get overwhelming, or are you ever like caught off like?
No, I actually love it. Like I love that. I don't know, people know me and want to take pictures, and so like it's not really overwhelming because it's like something fast, and they really be happy. Like it make their day, so I'd be happy too.
Girl, we had one moment and we was both like,
oh my God, it'd be so weird and crazy. It'd be, I don't know.
We was at Sam's Club. Yes. And this guy was like,
that's how I felt when I seen y'all. When I seen y'all at the Funny Marco.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't talk right now. Like, why are you blowing me up? So, yeah, that's how I felt when I seen y'all at the Funny Marco. I was like, wow, because I was like always seeing y'all. I don't know if I automatically followed y'all or how was I seeing y'all's content, but yeah, I just think that it was because I won't just go on anybody's podcast, but the topics that y'all had and just like I just liked it, the whole thing. I was like, oh, I'm inspired.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
that's how I told him when I seen you. Mm-hmm. I was like, he was like, who is that? I was like, I'm gonna show you her page. Mm-hmm. I'm like, but she just be making content and she just be doing her thing.
Yes.
Yeah, just like being yourself. I think that's what, and I want you to speak to, because we have a different type of following. Like we have old, young, you know, and we both work in the school system, so a lot of our students watch it as well. And I have a lot of students in my class who say they want to be a content creator.
Yeah.
So my question, just really quick, what would be something that you would tell them as far as when it comes to content creating?
So this is one of the things I was gonna put, because I'm about to make like an ebook, like a video, not a book, on how to monetize your social media and stuff. And one thing I was gonna say is, don't ever try to be perfect. Like, nobody likes anything perfect because it looks fake.
Yeah.
Like, be yourself. Just don't think too hard. Like, you might not even have to edit. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't expect y'all to edit stuff that y'all might think, do she want this on there or not? Like, yeah, I want it on here. I would never talk about it if I didn't. So just be yourself. Don't try to be perfect. And I don't know. You got to be passionate about it. If you want to be a content creator, you got to be passionate about it. Mm-hmm. So that's all I got to say. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I have a lot of students that say they want to content create, and it's like the world that we living in today is like that's actually a job, and that's actually something that's paying.
And you gotta make sure that you don't care about what nobody say. Yeah. Because
how do you deal with that though? Because so let me go to this, because you're from here, and I remember, I don't know if it was when you had got your body did, and was it Columbus like going crazy or something? Like a lot of people were saying a lot of stuff about you.
So a lot of people were saying like, don't go to them. They like, don't trust them. They don't do good on people. And some people were saying like, oh, I'm unfollowing you because I always looked at you different. So I was just thinking to myself, my personality is never going to change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So none of that matters. But it's too many people out here on social media to worry about 100 of them unfollowing me or saying something about me, because a lot of them that was under the comments saying like, you know, cussing me out and saying whatever they had to say, some of them still follow me till this day. Like, I will never forget the names. And, you know, like, I'm really in tune with everything. Like, my people. I wake up to every day to probably like 100,000 notifications. And I engage with all of them. Like, DMs, comments. It just don't work. That comes from me being numb. Like, to everything that I've been through. I think that's why I'm like, I don't care, because I done been through worse than somebody talking about me. And I'm a good person at the end of the day, so, and they don't know me in real life. So I don't care.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of people, you know, when the negative comments go up, it kind of can cause them to dim their light.
Yeah, I used to care. Like, I used to just be like, okay, let me not, because I don't want them to say this. But then I'm just like, everybody got an opinion. Everybody gonna have something to say. Just, I don't know. And this comes with being a content creator. I can't control what other people say. So yeah, I had to learn to.
Yeah, because when you, with the whole, you going viral for your job situation.
Which one? I had so many. Oh, getting fired?
Yes, and it was like, what you say? You said.
I was just like, that day was my birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, that I remember.
Oh my goodness.
I was just like.
When I said I was like, it wasn't even about the viral part. It was that people was really mad at you. It wasn't even, because like you said, literally in today's society, it's not hard to go viral, but then it is for some people, but sometimes it's not, right?
Yeah.
So you used to going viral, but it's about the fact that people were really... Did Stephen A. Smith pick it up?
I couldn't believe that. And Joe Budden.
Yeah, Joe Budden. Yeah.
Joe Budden and Stephen A. Smith. Yep. I couldn't believe it.
And Stephen A. Smith was trying to go in.
Yeah, he went in on me. Yeah. He went in on me. He was like, yeah, see, they was scared to say something to her. I would have fired her on the spot. I ain't scared to say nothing to her. He said I was like acting like Shanae or something. Like, I'm like, I couldn't believe, I didn't care about what he was saying. I couldn't believe that it was on TV.
Yeah.
I was like, I was on the news one time and I was praying that my grandparents did not see it, because.
Did they see it?
I don't know. Because I don't know.
What you on the news doing?
I was at Kroger's, right? And you know when the video played back of you not scanning something?
No.
Man, that was on the news.
Really?
That was on the news, and the screen had froze up, and it kept playing the video of me not scanning the eggs. So I'm like, oh my God. And the worker was like, she was tapping on the screen. She was like, I don't know what's wrong with this. But it was like the video kept playing of me not scanning the eggs. And I was like,
oh my God,
this is embarrassing. Yeah, and that was on the news. And they used it for why Walmart start charging people at self-checkout. They used that for that. And I'm like, I wasn't even at Walmart. I was at Kroger. So it'd be crazy.
Now that's crazy. But that's why I was saying, like, so that's good that you have it to where you don't care about what other people think or how other people feel. Because like I said, it's a lot that goes on social media now that can literally make or break somebody and dim their life. But you saying like, I done been through worse. So
yeah, you got to be in your right mind to make content nowadays, because people will judge you so... I don't know. Like, if y'all just scroll through my comments, you see what people say. Even racist comments, I'll be like, wow.
Yeah.
People are racist.
You pull that cord on
me.
Like,
yeah.
So it's not for real. This is real. People are actually racist.
Yeah, like even at my jobs, like I didn't put my jobs at risk making this content. Like it's just some stuff. I'm so passionate about content, but I also love my job. I've always been hospice nurse, so I care about my job, but it's like I'm trying to live my dream at the same time. Like there's no way I'm not about to show y'all this white lady at work keep asking me, is this my real hair? Like I'm not about to, I can't not record this.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of crazy stuff that.
Do you have anything that you like, this is off limits, like I'm not recording this?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, like is it like anything that you can think of that you like, no, I'm not recording this?
No. Like it's some stuff that I wish I could record, like my family fighting and stuff, and I wish I could record that. I'm telling you, but no, I don't know. Like I feel like There's no limit. I feel like there is.
So let me ask you this: what is something, probably one of the roughest things that you experienced, like, or had to go through, that you feel like was like, by far this was the hardest thing I've been through, but I was able to get over it, or I'm working through it?
I think it was having a baby at 15.
At 15.
That probably was the hardest thing ever in my life.
Yeah.
Like anything after that was, I think the only hardest thing would be losing my grandparents. I ain't gonna lie. Like anything from the baby to the grandparents, everything in between is just like, I don't know, stuff that I can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think that there's nothing that, yeah. I think having a baby at 15 was the hardest.
Yeah.
But it was just a breeze. But it's just like something that everybody can't do. Like I'm amazed.
Yeah.
So what's something that your son has taught you that the world couldn't?
That's good.
Well, I went to jail for like 3 months in 2017. And I was away from my son. And that opened my eyes so much because being young, I didn't even think that it would affect me as much as it did. So my son taught me like that I got something to live for. That was my biggest lesson of having a kid. Like you can't just be out here doing anything. Like you got something to live for, get it together. But I was still like a teenager and I didn't really have that childhood that I wanted. So that was like my wild phase that I'm still grateful that I went through and I got through it.
So where do you feel like you are today as far as growth? Like where you at as far as like you had your that as a kid, going through that and then going through your wild phase, so you say. And then now, like where do you feel like you are at now?
I think I got it figured out. Like I think I'm happy. Like I'm in a good space and I'm just trying to like, keep a healthy lifestyle. I think I got it figured out now.
So as far as like companionship, relationships and stuff like that throughout the social media journey, how has that been? Like,
oh man, they hate it. Let me see. I don't think nobody liked it.
Really?
No, I don't think nobody. Yeah, nobody. I had one boyfriend and he didn't really care. Like some people don't like the camera.
Yeah.
Like my son, he hate the camera. He don't care. He be like, okay, that's enough. But I had a boyfriend that he didn't care. Like he didn't mind. And I was having fun with it. But current boyfriend is like, he's not on social media at all. Like he on there, but he's not recording himself. Like he'll just upload a picture every few weeks or something on his story. So it's weird because I be feeling like uncomfortable because I'm like, I don't like, I want to record everything. So it make me just so uncomfortable because it's like, you don't like the camera and I love the camera. So it just, I don't know. It's hard to balance it because I be wanting to record so much. And that make me got trust issues. Man, listen, I be...
The fact that he don't want to be recorded?
Yes. But he don't mind.
Yeah, he just
But
don't
it's like he's like, if he's sitting right here and I put the camera on him, he looks so unhappy. He look depressed. I'd be like, yeah, just forget it.
Yeah.
So it make me uncomfortable. But I learned to like kind of live with it a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a
so
little
you
bit.
would, so like, not to say you want to leave your boyfriend now, but you would like to be with somebody who actually would be into that.
Yes,
too?
I would love that. I would love that.
But hold on, we not gonna do that because
man,
my dog.
I said not to.
Well, I'm just saying, but I'm right now.
Because we happy with where we at.
No. The current situation is just like, okay, this is the first person I ever talked to my age. I'm 26. He's 27. And my dad always give me, I don't know if I just take my dad's advice because my dad is like a bachelor. He's a bachelor, but he's real. He always tell me, you got a good setup. Like for his age, he's doing good. He got a dump truck. He don't have any kids. His own house, car. never been to a club, never smoked, never drank. You know, like my dad was like, if the positives overweigh the negatives, you need to be patient and give them time. But me growing up in my grandparents' house and seeing that healthy love and, you know, like I'm used to that. That's what I'm used to. I'm not used to like the roller coaster. I know no relationship is perfect, but the boundaries is like, you got to respect them. Yeah. Like, and in a relationship, I feel like you make choices, not mistakes with certain things. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm more mature in the relationship. So it's kind of hard. Like, it's kind of hard.
What was that like, though? I mean, you like you said, you had said growing up, seeing that, you know, that love story with your grandparents, and now living in a culture now to where we really don't see that. How was that? It's
so hard, man. It's so hard on me because I don't know if it got anything to do with my grandparents. I'm a just flat out lover girl. Like, I'm loyal from the point that we started talking today. I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking that I'm gonna have this fairy tale, you know, like, just, I don't know, like, my grandparents inspire me to, like, it's not hard for me to be loyal, like, at all. So this generation is just like, when you got a good one, just keep them, because it ain't too many out here, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Your dad said he a good one.
Man, my dad is, okay, so like I said, the mistakes and the choices.
Okay. So some choices that's been made that you like.
That's like over and over and over. And it's just like,
okay,
you need to let me go. And you're trying to hold on to me because I'm a good person. And you know that in this generation, you're not going to
find
a
woman. This is how it is.
A real woman. Yeah, a real woman. So I just feel like, I don't know, like, don't take advantage of me. Because you know that I know nobody's perfect, and I'm always willing to talk it out, give chance after chance, but it's only so many chances.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna
do. So in terms of this though, so you know, what's something that you try to instill into your son as a young man growing up?
As far as like,
just in general, just in general,
always be kind, because you don't know what people are going through. Always be a leader. I always show him the real, like, for example, like the Kia boys. I'm telling him, like, these kids are like your age up to 18. They're still in cars. They dying. They don't know how to drive. They getting shot at. I teach him everything because I don't want him to be scared, but I want him to know, like, you come from a good home. You don't need to do any of that. Like, you got a good support system and situation. Like, I make sure I show him all that stuff because I need him to know.
So you pretty much talk to him, expose him to the real, so he ain't, and let him know, like, look, you ain't, this ain't your situation. It ain't gotta be
like guns and stuff. I'm like, listen, if you ever, because when he's not with me, I can't always be there to protect him. You know, when you got the ghetto cousins and stuff that you know, you go over there and ain't no rules over there. You can stay out. I don't know what's going on. I always call him, making sure I check on him though, but I got his location and all of that. But, you know, like, when you around kids with no adult supervision, I said, listen, if you see anybody with a gun, anything, like, you call me, don't touch it, don't go near it. I'm telling him about all my friends that died on accident, gun accidents. I'll teach him all of that because I need him to know, like, you can lose your life quick. And don't ever follow nobody. Just be a leader.
Yeah, for sure.
That's important, especially with males. And then I think the great thing is with his father being his life, so he got the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he misled or he don't know what's going on.
His dad too. His dad is real, like, he's real hands-on. He makes sure he keep it raw with him.
Yeah.
He got him in all sports. He boxed, basketball, track. What else do he do? He go to the gym every day.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
He active. So if someone only knew you from social media, what would they not understand about your real life?
I don't know. I feel like I put everything. I feel like they know me. That I'm not perfect. Like they might not like some things that they see. Like, for example, the video that went viral the other day, I think it's at like 400,000 likes now in like 2 days. The boy that was at McDonald's. A lot of people think, oh, she's recording this for clout, for views. It's really genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's genuine. I don't know. Like I said, I'm passionate about the content, but I want the world to know like there's still genuine people out here. Like don't think that I'm doing it just to laugh at somebody's struggle, or I just want to make a change. It's not for clout, for views, or nothing like that. But that's one thing, because they see that I'm a good person. Like my personality, a lot of my personality is on the internet, but some people have different, views of me. So I want them to know that.
For sure.
Yeah.
We got a game that we like playing with our guests from time to
it's
time.
Rapid fire. It's just a couple of quick questions just to see, where you at.
Where you at as far as on your toes.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ain't gonna do the minutes. I'm just gonna ask questions.
All right.
Okay, so what's your favorite food?
Soul food, like lamb chop. I don't eat pork or beef. Lamb chops, turkey, chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to get in. Okay, 3 words that describe you.
Caring, loving, funny.
Okay. What's your favorite social media account? Like which one? That you like the most?
It's Instagram, and I don't even get paid from Instagram. I don't know why. I'm not in tune with my TikTok people.
Really?
Like Instagram, I wake up to like 300 DMs every day, and I DM everybody back. Except for the people that's like, can I eat your butt? Like, except for them people, but majority of them, I DM everybody back. Do
you think you'll still be that way even if you get like...
Always.
Always?
Always. I feel like always, because they tell me that we feel like we on the phone with you all day. Like watching my story. So, and I respond back to everybody. So Instagram is my favorite. I can't just be on my TikTok story recording all day. Like I can only do one at a time. But Instagram, I've been on there since 2010 too. So yeah.
Okay, so if you could, would you change your past or know your future?
Probably. Ooh.
I don't know.
Hold on. Change the past or know the future? Change the past.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I would. I didn't have full control over it though, so I'll get to thinking too hard. I don't know.
Okay. What's your dream collab? Who was somebody that you would like to collab with?
It's always been Tyler Perry.
Really?
Always, since I was a kid.
Even after all the stuff you've been hearing about him with his Diddy stuff?
I don't even know, like...
I'm messing with you.
Hey.
Okay, where's your dream vacation?
I done been so many places. I don't even know. My dream, let me tell you my dream vacation. So I just want to be at a swim up bar with a bird on my shoulder.
Talking to the bird.
Yes, with a bird on my shoulder, just living life. I don't know.
At the swim up bar.
Yeah, with the bird on my shoulder. Yep.
Okay, so this is the last question. So where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 3 years?
So I see myself millionaire.
Okay.
Only because I thought about something last night.
Okay.
I'm trying to use my platforms to become this big entrepreneur. So, a lot of stuff a lot of stuff I've had to miss out on because I'm like, building my platform is more important right now. Building my own brand right now, because at the end of the day, entrepreneur, like your business is what matters. Like, So right now I'm just trying to build my brand.
Because you have your social media, all your accounts on social media, and then you also have your
skincare.
I'm gonna order.
I should have brought some. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna order because I wanna see.
You don't even got nothing on your face,
girl. I got little freckles or something. I don't know, but I need some. But you said you should have brought one to give to me.
Yeah.
We wanna gift you.
Ooh.
A neighborhood politics shirt, a black one.
Okay.
Or would you like white?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm grateful.
This is us. This is a gift from us to you. This is our first drop, so we excited.
Ooh. This is not simple. Is always more.
Yes. So let me know. Well, let us know. Just your true thoughts about just quality and everything, and if you have any like suggestions or anything, because I definitely think
I'm recording on set.
I definitely think that you'll like it. But if you
I don't like this. Okay. Is this a shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be wearing this to bed, wearing it to the post office.
So now I might have to. What size you wear? No,
you gotta.
No, because that's a small.
Small.
Okay.
I'm gonna be back small in a couple.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
All right. So listen, can I just say something? What time is it?
Oh my God.
How much time we got?
Go ahead.
Good.
Because I'm not playing with you.
I'm not playing, man. So listen. Okay. I'm gonna just say this. It's just only so many chances you could get, and the baby. Okay. I just want you to put yourself in my shoes.
Okay.
I got a good setup right now. Like I'm in my prime. A baby is a blessing, but I'm in my prime. I'm a great person. Like I'm a great girlfriend to have. Like I go the extra everything for you. You know what I'm saying? And this person makes it known to you like you're the first person that I've ever had in my life that's like that I feel like is for me. You know what I'm saying? But would you think somebody's taking advantage of you if y'all sit down and talk about something and it keeps happening over 3 years?
Yeah. For me, don't try to, because I'm gonna be real. I'm a woman, so if we didn't have this conversation, 3 years in a row, and I'm telling you boundaries, and we having these conversations, and you still repeating the same behavior to me, I'm gonna be 100 as a woman. Look, he get mad.
No, for real.
I'm gonna think you don't care. That's my honest opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna think that you don't care because if a man care, they're gonna change some of those things. Like some stuff ain't off rip. You do have to, like your dad was saying, grow with somebody.
Yeah. So like my dad, he always say he's gonna F up. He's only 27, but I don't like that. It's something about that advice that I don't.
No. So the man, the where he's coming from is the hood. You know the hood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because in the hood they feel like if you got a decent guy, like
it ain't the only one.
Yeah, but they like settle low key. That's what they're saying.
Yeah,
like, settle. But it's like no, because now I'm taking this, and this is baggage that's gonna come into as we move forward. What you looking at?
No, for real. No, for real.
Don't try to be real.
No, for real, because I'm still trying to be a good person. Somebody else come along. I don't want that trauma on them thinking like, I don't want to have trust issues, and I didn't try it with you. So it's like.
So what's his response now? So with him knowing that you are carrying, what is his response now?
He's saying.
You better read.
Oh, this is right.
Yeah, this is right now as we speaking. Totsi, I love you. I want you to stay. I want the family. I'll make it easier for you. I want the 2-parent home, something I never had. Are you coming home tonight? I know you're not trying to hear nothing right now, but I want it. I got us. I wouldn't be fighting like this. I would have been through in the towel. Please keep the baby. You think I don't care about you? I really want.
So is this a thread that you ain't responding back to? Oh, yeah. So you didn't.
But I was just at the house before I came here, but I didn't say nothing at the house. So
he'll know you plotting to leave.
Well, yeah. So I signed another lease.
Oh, what? Wait! Huh? Girl.
Last No, I signed another
Man,
lease
what's going on here, man?
I signed another lease last month just to have just in case. I ain't supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
In a relationship, you're not supposed to be signing another lease just in case. You know what I'm saying? So
you just
it's a pattern.
Like, so I think what's going on here is you trying to prepare for the future, but you feel like you can't really do that. In this
you shouldn't do that. Like my son got a room at your house. Why am I signing another lease? You know, just in case. Like that's not what you're supposed to do in a relationship. But in my position, like I'm like I can do that. Like, but I shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? So why do I got a backup crib?
Mm-hmm.
Just he's like that's not. So it's just a pattern. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he might be young, but I'm not on that.
Nah, for sure. I mean,
you need a little bit more seasoning.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie. It ain't, as a woman, you never want to, and I'm just speaking as a woman, you never want to settle, especially like you said, you have a relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys are in a sticky situation because of you being pregnant, and I'm not.
And we've been waiting on this, like,
and that's my thing.
This the third abortion.
Well,
about to be. The first 2 times, it was like we just met. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was scared. I was kind of excited. Okay, that was 2 of them between 2022 2023. Ever since 2023. Ever since 2023, I've been crying to all my friends and family like, I can't have kids no more. I'm scared. I'm infertile. You know what I'm saying? I went to doctors and everything. They like, you're good. You know, you're good. And now it happened. I cannot believe that it happened just now when I signed the new lease. I didn't know though. I didn't know until a couple weeks ago, but I've been signed the lease beginning of April.
Mm-hmm. So my question is this is a serious question. Stop laughing. No, this is really actually serious though. This is a serious moment. As far as even those previous abortions didn't affect you mentally or spiritually or emotionally or anything?
One of them did because the baby came out in the toilet and it had fingers. It had fingers. It had fingers, eyes, toes. It was actually.
This is not funny, Tati.
It's not, but that one.
Bruh.
And I sent the picture of it too. I sent the picture.
Did you see your followers this?
Y'all not, but we gonna end it right here, y'all, because y'all not gonna believe what I'm about to say.
Don't say
Should we not? I'm about to say, man.
All right, I'm not gonna say it.
You did not post it. You did. Did people? Was it your close friends?
Y'all not gonna believe what I'm about to say.
Oh my God, Tassie.
Y'all ready?
Nah. Go ahead.
Like the baby was like,
I'm out of it.
Right. But it looked like, I never told nobody this. I mean, it was on TikTok, but they took it down. He's looking scared.
Because I'm out of it.
It's
okay,
like,
it looked like a jelly type of form. So
why are you laughing?
Okay. So I had made a TikTok because this was my way of coping. I made a TikTok and act like I was spreading it on bread.
Oh.
Like it was jelly. I know.
Nah.
I did that on TikTok and they took it down.
So do you use trauma for the coping type of thing?
I think you do. Because that is not funny. And the only reason why I'm laughing is because you keep laughing. So it's like,
hey, his response was, I'm scared, but you can do what you want. Why would I want to keep it and you said that? You know what I'm saying? So
you felt like
this time he ready and I'm not. But I just feel like you ready because I was about to leave you. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's gonna be your way of like
trying to keep you.
Yeah. Like, I love him, but it's like, dang, too many chances.
I mean, I do got one more question though. You know, with balancing, you know, the content and, you know, kind of blowing up, you know, what is it like having with the relationships with like friends and stuff like that? Like, has it been challenging maintaining relationships with friends? Do people be feeling like entitled?
No.
And trying to be around?
Well, a lot of people do want to be my friends for the wrong reason, but I'm too seasoned. Like, I know what's going on out here. Like, I know who my real friends is. I only got a couple friends, and we keep it like that.
That's what's up.
If we collab, we collab, but I'm not friends with everybody. I like that.
You said so, because honestly, it seems like you friendly, but like not really. Like, you get what I'm saying? It seems like you're a nice person, but it seems like you like,
yeah, because, you know, it's not too many. I don't know nobody's intentions nowadays. I'm too, like, I got too much trauma. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to get close to anybody nowadays. But I can get along with anybody.
Mm-hmm. So you said that a few times. Outside of the social media, is there anything that you do to try to cope or deal with your trauma?
I pray a lot, and I don't know, I stay positive because my upbringing and all the stuff I went through, it made me a good person. It makes me want to be a good person. A lot of people use that to use it as an excuse to be a bad person or a-hole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just makes me want to be better. Mm-hmm. And I have a son too, so it's nothing out here that's worth losing yourself. Mm-hmm. So that's how I stay positive, and yeah.
So outside of your grandparents and your son, like, who's that one person that you can rely on and hit up and be like, hey, I'm having a hard day. I need to talk.
I can always go to my grandma. My dad too.
Your dad?
My grandma and my dad. That. My dad, he give me, like, my dad break it down. Like say, even with relationships with me and all my sisters, we talk to our dad about, he break it down like, okay, what did you say that was wrong? What did he say? Any situation, my dad, he got the answer. Mm-hmm. Might not be the right answer, but he's going to talk it out and make sure, like, see all points of views. You know, nobody's side. So he's a good person to talk to because we can get down to the bottom of it, and, you know, him and my grandma.
That's dope. That's what's up, that, you know, him getting out when you was 18 and y'all was able to kind of, you know, pick up a relationship immediately.
Man, immediately. And from the day we was on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, from jail.
And you said that was 15.
Yep.
And grow 14. A strong. Yeah, 14 and grow a strong bond. That's mm-hmm. dope. That's dope.
Yep. Like, I told him the situation today. He was like, well, call me and let me know what you're going to do. He said, because you are the only one that got to carry the baby. You are the one in the relationship. And I told him, like, nothing happened. Like, I'm just scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just scared.
And I can sense that. I can really sense that you're scared. I can sense that, like, you want guidance. I can sense that, you know, like you said. And I think even when you made the statement about, you know, he said, do what you want with it, I feel like that hurt your feelings for real, for real.
Yeah, the last time, that's why I was like, this time, is it genuine? Do you really want it? Or is it to, like, because we wasn't in a good place. Mm-hmm. Like, we was still, like, trying to build our trust back. And now that I'm, like, sick and I'm looking at life different, carrying a baby because I'm sick, I can't get up and make my skincare. I'm paying people to do stuff for me now. Like, I'm in the house. I can't even take care of my son because I'm so sick. He been at his dad's. So I'm looking at life now, like, am I going to regret this? You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, you know, he's saying, like, I'm still learning, like, you can trust me, but I just be having a gut feeling sometimes, and I'm just scared. I'm scared.
And I think being in the position and the situation that you're in, like, it's understandable to be scared, but I feel like because you say that you have a relationship with God, taking that to him and letting him know, because first of all, just in general, and I know you know this, but God blessing you with that and blessing you with your babies, and because, you know, there's women out here who can't. You know what I'm saying? There's women out here who really are crying and praying and begging and pleading for these things. You know what I'm saying? So, and even to the point where you cried. And
I was scared too. I was going to doctors and stuff. And so.
But the coping thing, as far as like even handing it over to God, like, you know what I'm saying, really talking to him about it and getting real. Like, but with him, you have to know that if he is allowing it, he's going to get you through it. Like he is.
Yeah.
Irregardless, I think because of the whole entire situation, it has you, calculating everything. But I feel like if you ain't calculating it with God, then you ain't calculating it right.
Yeah. So are you saying you don't believe in abortions?
I mean, so no, I don't. Okay. But I don't have no say.
So this is my thing. I'm in a weird space because I've been waiting on this to happen. Like, what if I get my girl that I always wanted? I'm thinking about all that stuff. I'm thinking about all the stuff that we already went through and overcame. But it's like, what do I want to do? It's so scary. I'm scared. Yeah. Like, I'm scared. Like, carrying a baby and going through all of that and just, I don't know, at this young age, it's so scary. Like, I'm scared of what is going to happen. But that's a part of, like, I feel like we still needed to build trust and faith first before this happened. But it happened unexpectedly, and I don't know. It's so hard to... Yeah. It's hard.
But before you leave, I definitely want to pray.
I said I would never do it again, but
you gotta keep your promises to God more than anything.
You're right, and that's why now I'm keeping it.
But I'm Kazi, like,
because you scare me.
No, I'm not. Listen.
I love God, and I promise I pray all the time, and I know that God can get me through this, but sometimes you gotta stand on business.
Who? Him or God? Because, like you said, I truly believe that you do pray and that you do have a relationship with God, and I truly know that you got this far with God. There's a lot that God even protected you from that you don't know about. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I have to be honest with you. It's an accountability thing, And at the end of the day, just straight up, you're gonna have to have an answer. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, like, just talking to you, just hearing your heart, I understand that you are afraid. That's why we're going to pray against the spirit of fear. And that
are you telling me that I should still work this out with him?
So I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to say that. Because then I'm going against everything that I believe in as a woman and as a woman of God that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the same thing applies to if we all make our own choices and decisions. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that some stuff that you are in, you should have been in, but I do think your choices got you there. Your decision making.
Yeah. No, you're right. No, accountability. You're right, because I didn't do nothing to prevent it while we still building our trust and, working on our relationship. And
you chose to keep, you chose to keep dealing with them. So, it's that thing where you got to weigh in all of that, because at the end of the day, you prayed for this.
I did. And now it's here, and now
you don't know. And I think what's scaring you is because of the uncertainties, but I think that's a part of God. That's a part of being a believer and following him. You're not going to know everything. You're not. And you said it time and time again, and even just now, like, you done been through a lot, and ain't nothing that you ain't came through or came over. You talked about the support system.
My grandparents, when they find out about this, they gonna disown me. I done told everybody because I was so excited. And now that I'm just...
But I think what's happening is the enemy is trying to plague your mind. And he having you focus on him rather than the blessing. Do that make sense? So if I could have her focus on the problem or the issue or the negatives, I could take a bloodline from her. And that's how deep it is. It's a bloodline. And it's so much connected to it. It's so much tied more than you even know. Your son is generations.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
So when we came here, and I ain't getting preachy, I just want to be real.
No, I needed to hear this.
He said, be fruitful and multiply. That's what he want for us. God ain't blessing you with another baby. Just
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how people do this 6 times.
Sidebar. I don't know, because my first one, I'm still not feeling
this
like
is
myself.
Crazy.
I'm learning this new me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's so much beauty in it. You know what I'm saying? God, like, to be a woman is just beautiful. Yeah. So I think the enemy has you focusing on the problem.
You think so?
I know so.
Okay.
Because if God tell us to be fruitful and multiply, and that's a part of a part of our nature and what He created us to do, He commanded us to do that. Who would say the opposite? The enemy don't want you bringing no more humans into this world. What you think? Just be real. We talking about, let's just say, the ops.
Yeah.
I don't want you to produce. Why?
Dang it. Now I gotta keep it.
I'm not playing like I didn't know you was gonna.
Okay.
I didn't know you. No, you good. It's no judgment here or anything like that.
No, because, I know. I needed to hear this.
And I'm just real. Like, when you say that, I'm not for abortions, but I believe that everybody have their own conversation and relationship with God. If I can tell you, sis, don't do it. Like, I know this ain't an ideal situation, but like you said, accountability, and on top of just knowing what you're carrying. You don't know what you're carrying. You don't know who you carrying.
Yeah. It might be my girl. I need that.
But it could be somebody that could be a world changer just like you. So I'm just saying, but beyond that, I just think because you say you pray, this is something to really have a conversation with God about. And I don't want you to leave without even doing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we going to pray. Okay. And we just going to ask that God give you peace and give you guidance and give you understanding, and that when He speak to you, He speak loudly. Matter of fact, let's do it right now. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for just creating this opportunity for us to be able to have a conversation and just enjoy ourselves and be fun and authentic. Lord, we are so grateful for just this moment, Lord. As we sat here on this podcast, you heard Totsianna's heart. Lord, you know exactly how she's feeling. You know the emotions, everything that's going on, the fears, Lord. And I just want to rebuke the spirit of fear off of her life right now in the name of Jesus, Lord. The enemy is trying to take yet another generation, Lord. And you know the plans that you have for her and the seed that's in her stomach, Lord. I pray that you speak to her so strongly, so boldly, Lord, that she cannot deny that it is you, Lord. I pray that you reveal to her who and what it is that you have in her, Lord. I pray that you give her the strength, the courage, the knowledge, the wisdom to make the right decisions, Lord. I pray that you show her exactly where she needs to be planted and what she needs to do in order to carry out the next generation that she have in her stomach, Lord. I pray that you will surround her by godly women who would continuously help her grow and that would give her wisdom and great guidance, Lord. I pray that every voice that is around her, Lord, will be a sound voice that will lead her into righteousness, Lord, that will lead her into the right thinking, that will lead her into the right you. Lord, I pray as she go through this journey, Lord, as she grows with you more and more, and as she learns you more and more and more, Lord, and that as she see who you are in her life, Lord, that the enemy cannot have a hold of her, Lord. I pray that as she has her own personal time with you, Lord, that you would convict her of just living righteous, Lord, that she would just know you in a different way, in a different form, Lord. I pray that this will be a testimony of her just testifying on your behalf on what you have brought her through continuously, Lord, the things that you brought her through before, because you protected her a lot, and the things that you are going to bring her through, Lord. I pray that as she learn new coping mechanisms, Lord, that they be positive, Lord, and healthy coping mechanisms, Lord, and that as she is in front of the camera, Lord, that she does not realize the calling that she do not forget the calling that you have on her life, Lord, that as people watch her, they get inspired and they come closer to you, Lord, and that they're drawn more into you, Lord. So I pray that you just begin to give her peace right now. And even as she leave this podcast, Lord, that you will speak to her loud and clear, that she cannot deny it in the name of Jesus, Lord. And we ask these things in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Cause, bro, I'm gonna pray for her tonight too. I'm not playing.
We see on the camera. I'm like, okay, now we get it, but
I'm sorry, y'all. You see, y'all taking out the shirts because
I
go hard.
I mean,
because
ready to eat dinner now.
I'm keeping it.
But no, we appreciate you.
What, you keeping it?
Yeah.
You promise? Mm-hmm. You a woman of your word?
Huh?
You a woman of your word?
Yes.
I'm gonna play this video back.
I'm keeping it.
And I'll be at the baby shower.
This video about to go crazy.
Open it and look at the back.
It's something on the back?
Yeah. You can't wear this to sleep.
We all we got. Okay. Black power. Mm-hmm.
Man, nah, we appreciate you. It's been a good time.
Quality. Ooh,
good quality. No, really, that's the whole purpose. Like, we didn't want to just drop any kind. We just want to
see this what I'm looking for good karma. You know my hat.
Yes, yeah, I seen that too.
My cameraman, me and him do that together. It's the quality he want for the shirts. I was like, I don't know if I got the patience.
So,
girl,
yeah.
But yes, let us know how you feel. But thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm happy that you was able to sit here and I was able to pray. Because now you said the camera, everybody called her. She said she keeping it.
They gonna be like, but I am.
You are.
I am. It's just I'm so scared, y'all.
But that's why you keep praying.
I'm gonna keep praying. I
and
can
this
do
is yet
it.
another.
I literally been waiting on this. Like I've been waiting on this.
God gonna bless you, bro.
Yes.
Because he keep doing it. So
all right, y'all. Gender reveal August 10th. That's my birthday cookout. Yep, Mock Park.
For sure.
Gender reveal.
We'll be there.
Yep.
You got me messed up, bro. I can't believe you.
Dang, I should have never told them.
Because now I saw you heard my prayer. I said, Lord,
Should've
start
never
convicting
told
her right now.
But that's what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got to go to church on Sunday now.
Nah, that was a prayer for the next month.
That's what I needed.
Why are y'all playing with me?
No, for real. That's what I needed.
Man, we appreciate y'all.
We gonna make sure in which everybody, we gonna put your stuff in our your Instagram, your TikTok, all that. We gonna put that in the description.
Yep.
Make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share, and to converse with us in the comments. Like, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I love the rawness.
Thank you for inviting me.
Keep doing you, bro. Keep being you and keep doing you.
Yes, I'm gonna come back one day.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm gonna come back one day.
After you had a baby?
Oh, yep. That's a good one.
Thank you.
That's a good
one.
one.
All right, y'all. We are out. See y'all.